And so I say welcome to the Center for Conscious Living. Welcome to 2021, new year, all kinds of new possibilities, each new breath, each new awareness coming into us, each new person that joins this field, adding their energy and their love to this. So welcome again. We have practitioners that are praying for us today. Kathy Miller is our second practitioner, and Regina de Barberi is our third. Reverend Michael Rogers is supporting the ministry by all of the things in the chat. And our first practitioner is Reverend Paul Hoyt, who will do our opening invocation.
Good morning. Let's take a nice deep breath, breathing in the breath of God, being present to this moment right here, right now, this moment of the divine, relaxing in to that flow, to that perfection, that energy, that truth, knowing that this whole service is the activity of God, that the divine orchestrates it perfectly. Knowing that Reverend Carol is an open vessel of God's word, of God's love, of God's consciousness. Giving thanks for Reverend Carol's consciousness, founding minister of this beautiful, beautiful expression of God that is CCL. Knowing that Kathy MIlano is an open vessel of the feminine divine, that it flows through Kathy over the congregation, enlightening, enlivening, bringing joy and peace to us all. Knowing that Beth is the voice and the music of God, that she sings with the words and the voice of God and allows the divine to flow through her. Knowing that this whole service is beautifully orchestrated, that we are here in joy, in love, in peace which passeth all understanding, that we allow that divine embrace to embrace us, to feel that presence of the divine within, knowing that it guides us, that we are the beloved of the beloved, that we are completely taken care of, that we can sit back and relax into this beautiful service and enjoy. And in this enjoyment, we say, and so it is.
So it is. Thank you, Paul, very much. We'll ask Elizabeth to come forward again for the beauty of the earth, as she reminds us all.
For the beauty of the earth, for the glory of the skies, for the love which from our birth over and around us lies. Lord of all, to you we raise this our gift of grateful praise. For the beauty of each hour, of the day and of the night, hill and vale and tree and flower, sun and moon and stars of light. Lord of all, to thee we raise this our gift of grateful praise. For yourself, O gift divine, to our world so freely given. For that love which will shine, peace on earth and joy divine. Lord of all, to you we raise this our gift of grateful praise. For the beauty of the earth, for the glory of the skies, for the love which from our birth over and around us lies. Lord of all, to you we raise this our gift of grateful praise. This our gift of grateful praise.
Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth, very much. And let's call Reverend Paul back to do our inspirational reading.
Of course, again, 365 Science of Mind. It is day 13 at the top and page 18. I know the active power of God, one God and Father of all, who is above all, through all, and in all. Ephesians 4:6. The key thought for our meditation today is the idea that there is an active presence of the creative spirit in all our affairs. Not something passive, not something that is, but something that is moving in and through everything we do. We should affirm that this divine presence is everywhere, that it is always active in, around, and through us. Believing that the Spirit is at the center of everything, at the very center of our physical being. I recognize this presence harmoniously acting in every cell, every organ, every function of my physical body. I praise my body temple, bless it, and know that every activity within it is in divine harmony and within the divine life. One mind governs everything, and I now affirm and accept that this same intelligence governs my affairs. It is within me and around me at all times, directing, guiding, governing, controlling, and leading me happily to the fulfillment of all good purposes. I salute the God presence in everyone I meet, and I know that as surely as I do this, the God dwelling in them responds to the same presence that is within me. We act in a unison of peace and understanding, recognizing all of nature as the handiwork of God. I see the beauty in God's activity in everything, in the wind and in the wave, in the sunshine and cloud, and in everything that God has created. And so it is. The affirmation should be in the chat room if you'll join with me in reading it. I know that I live in natural joy. I let it become a partner in all that I do because I accept joy. I bring joy with me everywhere I go. Nothing is too good or too difficult when joy is around. And so it is.
Thank you, Reverend Paul. And it's true. And so we just accept that as part of the possibilities flowing through us this brand new year. And it's my joy to introduce more of the handiwork of God here as Kathy MIlano comes forward to do our meditation this first Sunday.
Thank you.
Kathy?
Happy New Year, everyone. It's very nice to be with you all. So, what a joy to be in presence with this circle or grid of people at the Center for Conscious Living. And to follow with the beauty and the harmony of this divine energy in every cell that Paul just read about. We'll pop in now for meditation. And what comes today is that we're going to harmonize and soothe what needs to be soothed, what's left over, not only from 2020, but whatever your wisdom deigns left over. And we will let that go without effort and create more space for harmony and light and potential in 2021. So I'll invite you to just close your eyes and to drop in here with me. If you'd like to begin with your hands on your heart, just doing heart breathing, crossing palm on palm and placing that right on your heart. And at some point as you feel guided, just to flip perhaps once, maybe twice. And then when your hands want to rest in your lap or wherever, or leave them on your heart is just fine. We'll just come into greater coherence there. And so we breathe together in this holy moment, in this holy breath. Taking our time. Enjoying this miracle of breath that comes in and sources our body with life. And sources our body with light. Every breath in is a light transmission, a love note from the natural world, from the world of harmony and love, from the creative presence that we call God, Goddess, Source, all that is. And so we begin now with an enjoyment of this transmission of life and of love. Bringing our focus very strongly onto the in-breath, noticing where you're breathing in. Is it through your nose? Through your heart? Or would you be willing to open every pore and breathe in every direction? However it's done, bring your awareness to this gift of life, this love note from God. With all evolution and all healing, with any type of growth, we begin with receiving. We receive what is offered to us through the oxygen and the light and the presence that is within and around us. And the receiving is simple as breathing in. When we focus upon receiving, we open ourselves to the mystery of healing and growing. There's no concern about what to do, what to gain, what to let go of. We activate the ability to be present to the gift that is ours with every breath in this holy moment. And in our receptivity, we broadcast through every cell and light particle our own message to all that is. As we receive through the simple act of breathing, we send out that message that I am here. I am available. I am in receipt of this gift of life, this gift of love, this gift of light. Noticing that breath. How is it that you are breathing? By choice or naturally as your body pulls in the oxygen, the light and the love that is offered? Is it through your nose, your heart, or may you open every pore in your body, receptive? Sending within and without the message that I am here, receptive, available, and ready for all that life, all that God, Goddess, Source, and Light wishes to offer me now. I am here. This is a natural occurrence, and there's no need to rush. But you may notice now as you breathe your own body, your own energy. What does receptivity to life feel like in your body now? And tuning in to your emotions. What does receptivity to love feel like now? And this noticing is gentle, not looking for anything in particular. Returning from time to time to the wonder of the in-breath. And then placing attention now on your thoughts, images, the level of the mental field. Simply noticing what's occurring there. And if the mind is busy or quiet, If the words are plentiful or few, if images arrive or knowing occurs, nothing that you're looking for, simply breathing in with what's happening at every level in this holy, beautiful moment. And all this time, focusing on the light and the love, the gift of life that is arriving through the breath from the natural world and the world of light. You also have naturally been releasing. No need to direct the release, for the wisdom of life knows exactly what is tired, what is old, what is no longer required in the experience of the moment. And you can join the exhale now, realizing that this simple movement of life lets go naturally. Each time your focus is upon the light, each time the mind, the emotions, the body, the action of breath states, I am here, Lord. It is I, Lord. The I am within, receptive to the I am flowing through. Life sourcing itself, giving, receiving, receiving and giving. This is the movement of love. In this beautiful holy moment, I am here, aligned with the light in every cell, the love that moves through every particle and wave of my body, the body of nature, the body of this beautiful world, the body of the heavens, the body of this community, the body of the human family and all creatures living upon, within, and beyond this earth. All this energy within one body of love is moving and breathing itself. How do you choose now to breathe? Through your nose, your heart, or might you open every pore? May you receive this flood of oxygen, light and love, so that it travels through every space that has forgotten its home. Through every mental idea that there is something that must be done, something to be fixed or sought, some aspect that needs improvement of your own being, of your own situation, or of life itself. Letting this breath of life travel to all these dim places that have spent so much energy trying, seeking, so much effort. And these places within are tired and are bound to old ideas. And there is nothing to do, for the natural movement of life finds these spaces gathers up the fatigued areas, the mistaken ideas, the tangles in the light field, and the places in the mind and emotion that feel wounded, separate, less than. Breathe in now, receptive to the light and the love that gathers these special places that have worked so hard within your own being, gathers them within the movement of love, and with the exhale naturally brings them into the light, into the dance of life, where restoration is natural. The simple action of bringing yourself fully into the movement of the in-breath and the holy moment, receiving the love that's here. This simple action, this simple focus, this simple movement restores and reunifies, rectifies the mistaken ideas. Such power in sitting, consciously receiving what is always taken in, the breath, and this beautiful gift of life. And so now, through that strong focus and the intent to breathe in fully through every pore, all of the light that is offered, the light that has no end, the light that streams easily to every part of your being. The light that softens, soothes, and reunifies the tired places within you. And all that you are conscious of, and all that is below the conscious awareness that was ready to release from the system, that does so naturally. It does not require your focused attention, for wisdom knows how to move itself into greater alignment with the energy of love, fulfilling its own natural essence, resourcing itself. There may be an idea of what is needed as this new year is embraced. Perhaps the quality of strength. And yet within this holy moment, strength is available and present. It is the action of receptive breathing that pulls that in now through your field. And with the exhale in every direction, through every pore, broadcast strength out through your own energy field. That of your personal energy, that of this family with whom you breathe right now. Breathing out the energy of strength to the earth, to all creatures, to the human family, to every circumstance, to the heavens. And if you wish to remember the breathing of strength as an activity of receptivity, your own and the world's, you may write the word in light around your heart field. Imagine that there is a field of moving energy around your torso, and that you have the capacity with your intent to write the word strength in light. And every breath, breathing in through this invitation, breathes in the energy of strength to your heart. And every exhale and every direction breathes out the energy of strength through your body, your emotions, through your mental field, through your energy, out into the world that is your body. And what else quality that perhaps wishes to arise within you? The energy of compassion. You now know how that is, as the energy of strength is circling around your heart field, leaving space now for you to write with light the word compassion, simply through your intent. See, feel, know, or imagine that this word is being written in light around your own heart field. And you may breathe in receptive to this gift that is always present, the compassion of love, of life. And with every exhale, breathe this out, this reminder, awakening the energy of compassion within your body, your emotions, your mind, your energy, within the earth, within all communities, within all families. I breathe in with this holy moment, receptive to what life offers me, what quality wishes to be written on my field of light. Breathing in now, receive the quality, and with your intent, write that on your field around your heart. And with your exhale, breathe it out through the field of love. Spend some moments light writing, receiving and giving. And with one breath, you can proclaim the greatest thank you, which is simply stating, I am here. I am available. This is the strongest thank you to the energy of life, to the energy of love, to proclaim yourself present, and to breathe the qualities that move through the entire experience of life, consciously drawing them in, receiving them fully, and sharing them first through your own field. It is better to receive, and then full of grace, full of light, full of love, full of divine qualities, then you give. It is better to receive. Then you give. I am the fullness of life, receptive and present. I am the presence of love, free to offer this light, these actions, my heart, to all with whom I come in contact. I am the light of the world, receptive to the very light that brightens every aspect of every presence, that creates what is known as the human family, the collective of Earth, the cosmic beauty. Receptive and aligned, it is the claiming of love itself. It is the statements of love itself that reverberate through this one body. There is a fullness, and everything that clamors against the statement, I am the presence of love, is gently wrapped and held and soothed and brought back into the heart of life itself. And any aspect of any part of this life that resists the statement, I am the light of the world, is gathered and held. The lullabies of beauty and harmony, of worth and belonging, are sung to these aspects of energy that have forgotten how to breathe and presence the holy moment, receptive to all that this moment offers. I am the presence of love, declares love itself. I am the essence of life, declares light itself. In this holy moment, there is no time. There is no past to be reconciled, nor future to be planned. There is the opportunity to embrace what is here so fully. Beginning with this simple focus upon the natural action of the in-breath. The voice within is active now, quietly. It states with every inhale, I am here, receptive to love, welcoming life. Attuned to my own being, so that if there is a place that shakes or shudders within me, that requires compassion, friendship, sturdiness, creativity. Simply the thought itself brings that alive, and that is written in light around the heart field. And then you recognize the union of life as these words, these energies, these qualities circling the heart field written in light are whispering, I am here. I am available. And you breathe in harmony and the beauty of the intelligence of every cell, particle, and wave of every being knows to bring the focus back on the in-breath and the action of receptivity, presencing the only moment, that moment which is holy indeed.
And in this holy moment, then, open and available, I am here. And feeling that presence of love and the presence of those qualities that you have written in light around the heart field. I invite each of you now to speak aloud the names of those you pray for today and invite them into this field of your heart space, filled with grace and love. Easily and effortlessly, knowing that these prayers of your heart continue through the day each time you breathe and receive life itself. And so we give thanks, deep gratitude for this heart opening, this heart expanding, this new breath in this new year, giving thanks for all that is, just as it is. Amen. And on these first Sundays, we also offer into this beautiful, receptive, grace-filled field the Oneness Blessing, as Elizabeth plays this song, and then blessing givers raise their hands in blessing.
Sachitananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Samhita Shri Bhagavate Namah Om. Sachitananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Samhita Shri Bhagavate Namah.
Now open and receptive with every breath and every pore. You are all invited, if you wish, to raise your hands in blessing as we send this energy out into the world wherever it is most needed.
Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Samhita Shri Bhagavate Namah.
Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Life. Thank you, Blessing Givers. Just deep gratitude. I'll ask Reverend Michael to come forward as we bless these gifts and our gifts and offerings.
Blessings of our offering. Thank you, God, for this abundance that is mine to share. I bless this gift and give it to thee in gratitude and joy, knowing that as I give, I do receive.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Michael, as well. And Elizabeth has more wisdom.
From this prayer of St. Francis, make me a channel of your peace.
Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there's sadness, ever joy. God, I ask that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving of ourselves that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal life. In dying that we're born to eternal life.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, St. Francis. Thank you, Life. And a blessing that we certainly offer to anybody that's joining us for the first time or coming back again, starting the new year. But now in this beautiful, if you want to put up the gallery view and see everyone, we offer this prayer to one another. So I invite you again, as we raise our arms in blessing and we say, welcome to this Center for Conscious Living. We are a heart-centered spiritual community, and we open ourselves to you in love. We recognize the perfection of God within you. We celebrate the joyous being that you are. You are a radiant point of light, and we are blessed by your presence. Welcome home. Welcome home, indeed. Thank you all very much. There are a few announcements today. First, I'd just like to thank again Dr. Kathy MIlano. We did put up your KathyMIlano.com is in the chat if you'd like to get in touch with Kathy. And are you doing your second Sunday salon this year? Kathy, are you there? I don't know.
I'm not doing my second Sunday salon. We are doing a Sacred Intent Visioning Retreat for women on Saturday, and some other wonderful classes. So it's all on my website under workshops.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
thank you.
Thank you very much. And Kathy Miller.
Happy 2021. What a wonderful year for transformation and the transformation that's unfolding at the Center for Conscious Living. And thank you so much, Kathy MIlano, for reminding me this morning of the strength, the beautiful strength that is the Center for Conscious Living, and the strong foundation that our beloved founding minister, Dr. Carol Lawson, has built for us. We are a strong, vibrant community. And as we bid adieu to Reverend Carol as being our spiritual leader, but never saying goodbye, we want to let you know that the Stewardship Council is very much committed to continuing this strong community. And from our bylaws, we have, and we will be communicating all of our process with you throughout this time of beautiful opportunity and possibilities that is 2021 for us. And according to our bylaws, we have formed a search committee, a selection committee, and it was in the bulletin, but I want to let you know who's on that. We have members from our community, and we thank them wholeheartedly. Mike Savarese, Reverend Sulak, Ann Blanchard, June Hammett, and then the Stewardship Council members who are on this search committee are Regina DeBarberi, who is our new Stewardship Council president, Chuck Karstens, our former Stewardship Council president, Haji Scheffler, as well as myself, who I have the great honor of chairing this committee. Other people and our Reverend Sherry Davis, who is our secretary of the board, has graciously stepped forward, and she'll be recording for us all the various notes and things as the secretary. And I also need to thank wholeheartedly some of the folks in our own community who are stepping forward to share their expertise with us, because they've been involved in search processes, especially with churches when we go to replace ministers. So our own Lynn Scheider, thank you, Lynn, Reverend Cassandra, as well as Jane Hobson. So these, we're open at the top. We're open in this process. We're anxious to hear from people. And we know that this is just beautiful. So as was written in the All CCL this week, the decision has been made that we are going to be looking for some interim ministers before we recruit for a senior minister. So we are delighted that 3 of our current ministers have stepped up to express interest in being considered for this role. These roles, perhaps, we're not certain at this point. We're going to see what's best for our community and listen to your feedback. So we have 3 candidates that we're so excited about. You know these beloved people, and they'll be speaking to the congregation. Next week, our own Reverend Paul will be giving a talk on the 4th Sunday, January 24th, our own Reverend Michael will be speaking. And on January 31st, Reverend Julie Fisher will be speaking to us. So we are in the midst of developing some feedback forms so that you can give us your feedback on this one aspect of their ministry to us. You know, everybody is, so multi-talented. So, and I also neglected what I want to also let you know is that aside from our own people who are consulting with us and offering us some expertise, we're certainly open to hearing from the community. But Martha Creek, who has a ton of experience throughout the country in helping churches when they're making such a transformation such as ours, we are working closely with her. In fact, she's doing a session for us tomorrow. And I think that's the information that I wanted to share with you all. So stay tuned. We'll be letting you know what's going on. It's a very exciting time. And again, just to feel the strength, the love, and the joy of this community as it moves forward in ever evolving ways, it's such an honor and a blessing to be part of this. So thank you all.
So if you're not on our mail list, there are a number of things happening. So be sure you put your name in the chat or send your name to CCL in Moorestown, CCLINMOORESDOWN @AOL.com, so that you can be on the mail list and receive all these wondrous things. There have been several visionings, one on whenever that was, the 31st, it could have been very recently. That was absolutely beautiful. I encourage everyone to do that. Also, if somebody has real experience with questionnaires and things online, you might tell Kathy Biller, she'd be delighted. Lou suggested Survey Monkey. There may be other people that can step forward and help give us information about that. Couple of other things. If you received the email, beautiful Reverend Uda Maria Sidia will be offering a class in February on the Aramaic Lord's Prayer. I have heard her chant this and burst into tears, in fact, when I've heard it in Aramaic. It's the language that Jesus was using. It's a beautiful thing. So check that out. Also, Haji Scheffler, who Kathy announced is on our board and search committee, is also starting a new group, a kind of BIPOC sacred circle for Black, Indigenous, people of color, to meet together and, as she says, beautifully written, sacred space for Black, Indigenous, people of color to commune with for the purposes of healing individual and collective pain caused by racism in its many form. There's all kinds of healing modalities that they are using, and Haji is wanting to explore this with anyone that fits that bill in the 24th, I think, after service on the 4th Sunday. So if you would like to join a BIPOC sacred circle here at the Center for Conscious Living that our practitioner Haji Scheffler is starting, why, stay tuned, and she'll be here next week to share that information as well. Please sign up for, if you have not renewed your membership, we'd love to have you. We also have a women's group meeting January 9th, the 2nd Saturday, men's group meeting the 3rd Monday, and Course in Miracles folks that are involved or want to be involved in the Course in Miracles are invited to join Ken Davis on the 2nd and 4th Mondays of the month. So number of different smaller groups, and we have all kinds of ideas opening to lots of other ways that those you can be a part of a different small groups and more visionings for the center as we unfold. Okay, I think we have a song.
And I think you all know it. Let there be peace on earth.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be, with God as our power, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be a joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Perfect. And Reverend Paul.
If you will repeat after me, something wonderful is happening to me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my body. Life is in my mind. Life is in my feelings. Life is in all my activities. I receive it. I share it. I am it. And I accept it just the way that it is. Thank you, life. And accepting all these gifts, we say, yes!
Yes. Blessings, everybody. Happy New Year.
Yes.
God bless you all.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
New Year, everybody.
Happy.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
Blessing.
What a beautiful,
Dad.
beautiful. Hey,
Thank
Debbie.
you, Kathy.
Thank you.
Hey, Esther.
Jason.
Hey, Esther.
Good to see you.
Hi, Esther. Hi,
Hey.
Virgie.
Hi, Hi,
Hi,
Virgie.
Elizabeth.
Beautiful
Thank you
music,
for that San
Elizabeth.
Francis song.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Beautiful,
Hi,
Elizabeth.
Joanne.
Hi, Joanne Delvecchio.
Pat.
Hi, Jason.
Felicia.
I heard it, Jason.
Hi, Felicia.
Hi, Joanne.
Hi, Debbie.
June.
Hi,
Hi, Cassandra.
Hi,
Hi,
Gabby.
Felicia and Chuck.
Jerry.
Hi, Cassandra.
Hey,
Hi,
Joe.
Esther.
Hey, Bobby.
Virgie.
Hello,
Bonnie.
Sandra.
I'm doing. Hi, Bonnie. Hi,
Lynn.
Patricia.
Hi,
Hey,
Joanne.
Hey,
Jojo.
Carmen.
Hi, Bobby.
Hey,
Sandra.
Chris.
June.
Chris. Hi,
Patricia.
June. Hi, Janice.
Joanne.
There. I think I hear Mary Law. I don't see her.
Everybody. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, guys. Hi, everybody.
Hello. Hi,
Hi,
Lynn.
Deb.
Hi. Happy New Year.
Oh, there's Chuck and Felicia
Happy New
too.
Year.
Hey, Will.
Steve.
I'm Chuck, Felicia.
Hi,
I'm
Bobby.
Beth.
Hi, Suzanne.
Katora.
Suzanne. Oh, lovely.
Beautiful.
And Joanne.
Beautiful,
Hey,
beautiful,
Will.
beautiful, beautiful day.
Hey, Linda.
Hi,
Hi,
everyone.
Katura.
Hey, Linda.
Hello.
How are you?
Suzanne.
Hi,
Happy
Carmen.
Hey,
New Year.
Katura.
Happy
Hi,
New
Carol
Year.
W.
Woohoo. Hey, Karen. Hey,
Love
Dawn.
you.
Hey, Maggie. Yeah.
Hello.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Thank